garden, and I have like the three plants that were kind of sick, and we're thinking about culling them. But I felt like I said, I don't feel like if we're going to be healers, we should cull everything. We should try and create area and heal them. They might have a nutritional deficiency. So if they're like down in the back there, you can walk down, and if you want to adopt one and take it home, you're 3 weeks into flower, and so they're like, I guess they're confused today because they're outside in the light. But you can pick one exactly one day, and they're like this big. So like, I don't want to kill them. I don't want to cut them down. I think they have dancing. There's things like that.
We should have a place for them.
And the person that knows what they're doing, you have to call them.
Adopt the plant.
I don't want to be. I don't like. That's the whole reason I'm doing this, because we shouldn't call anybody. You know, not women, not black people, not immigrants. We should stop calling them names.
People are people.
That's the compassion part. It's not just pot. It's really not just cannabis. It's like how we treat people about this plant and how we manage to trick people who should be able to use their minds into actually thinking that growing a plant or using a plant makes you. Come on, what's wrong with you? So how do we stop that? We have to stop hurting everybody. We just have to stop being aggressive. We have to stop competing. We have to stop trying to get over on each other. We have to stop judging. I love you all so much, and I have to tell you why. I'm such a disorganized person, and I really wanted to do this, and I didn't know how. And then I had broken ribs and like a car accident and things and excuses, whatever. And I'm lazy and I procrastinate. Despite my great ideas, but everyone who came and wanted to help me, I said, okay, I had all these ideas, but I'm not ready. And they just flew in and set stuff up for me and did things. And I had some like angels put they heard about what I wanted to do. Did you meet Stacy and her husband? And they heard they're from Virginia, and she's a nurse, and he's a farmer. And how is that? That's how you're free. If you can feed yourself, if you can farm, if you feed yourself, if you take care of your health, you don't have to go to anybody like this for your daily dose. What? How is wrong with that? How come? So how do we stop it? Don't compete with anybody. Don't race them. Don't fight them. Don't try to cut them off in traffic. If they're assholes, just love them anyway. Just, right?
So, kill them with kindness.
No. Help them live with kindness, and there's enough room for everybody. There's enough for everybody. There really is enough for everybody. So, the people want to hear about the economy. That word means scarcity. Money defines scarcity, and the people who control the money control the supply. They can flood the market with money that sends down its value to nothing. It takes away everything you work for your whole life. You put it into these little pieces of paper, and then they open up the floodgates, and all of a sudden, your whole life's work is worth, you're going to eat cat food the rest of your life. And you can't figure out how to send your kids to college because there's no energy, right? Gas for the car, because they can go and make a cartel and throttle. And now this plant that it turns out we need to be healthy, that is how we stay healthy, is with cannabinoids. Our body, every single physical system in our body has an endocannabinoid system. And they don't function right without hemp seed. Who knew when they decided? So they keep up the pretense, and now it's coming back. Sell it back to us in boxes and make us go up to work for them for every day, less and less, chump change, worried about losing your job. Meanwhile, energy could be free from the sky. That's the way it's supposed to be. Medicine could be free from the ground. Water should be free. This is ours. It's not theirs. This is our earth. And it's time to stand up and say it's ours. It's our planet. They taught us how to just say no. We just really have to just say no to their whole system of competition and bring about a new system of cooperation. And yeah, that's hippie, but I like Punk Archie, so there you go. And that's my peaceful speech. I'm Ann Armstrong, next governor of Rhode Island. Here's how you can help me. Help me. It's really crowdfunding. You guys have to do it for me. I have some cards over there. if you can tell 10 people who make sure you're registered voters, okay? Just think about this. Think about this. Even if it's true that we're just sitting there with the video game controller and it's not content, right? That metaphor, you ever heard that? Even if that's true, if this quietly and they never see it coming, and then on election day, enough people actually write the name Ann Armstrong on the ballot to make it real, and that's only 125,000 votes, 125,000 people in Rhode Island, then at least they'll know that we know we're not plugged in. And, maybe some of the people watching will have the courage to stand up and tell the truth too, or if they come and do something to me, then I don't know what turned me is when I saw A, what they did to my little son, and B, what they did to Tommy John. Fuck that. People are evil. And so, kind of, they taught us how to just say no, and it's a way to just say no to them. And what's kind of funny is at this moment, legally, Ann Armstrong is kind of an avatar. Okay? The name was given to me at birth by my birth mother, who didn't even get to hold me because that was in the days of the patriarchy so vile that, like, you ever watch Mad Men, the way they treat women? So when she got pregnant and nobody wanted her or me, so they didn't even let her touch me. But she was allowed to give me that name. And then I found it out 2 years ago, and I really wanted to take it back because it was just so beautiful, Ann Armstrong. And my husband, whom I love, said, our name and our child, and he's right, and they're over there and they're wonderful. But then when I decided to run for governor on this obnoxious platform, he said, please don't involve. So I get to take my name. I changed it in probate court, but I didn't go through the Babylon system with it. I didn't go through Social Security or the driver's license or my voting record. So kind of ironically, I still have until October 5th to do so. So I'm like deciding what to do. But it would be so funny if there was this avatar coming around. Where's Waldo?
Aren't they all avatars?
They're just talking heads. They're like those heads in the jars.
Bobbleheads. Yeah.
But so just take some cards because at the very least it's an interesting social experiment. Period.
At the least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's the speech after 4